All right, this is going to be definitely a news type of style, different video as I'm recording it just strictly off my phone. But this video is exactly what the title says, which is why millions of dollars don't really matter unless you have the skills. Okay, and what I mean by this is you're probably watching this. Most people probably won't watch this whole video, and dopamine hits, whatever it is. This video is meant to be a very, very real video. And the reason I'm making it is because a lot of people, including myself, like you can look at my channel, I have videos that say like, oh, I made this amount of money in this much time, right? And everyone looks at that and that's what gets views and that's great. And while it is true, while I'm not lying about those things, like I don't lie in my videos at all. There's a lot of people who do, and it also just messes with the expectations. I made a video back a few months back and I said, why making $10,000 per month online means nothing. Okay. And I still completely stand by that. For anyone new watching this, it doesn't mean anything. It won't affect your life. Same reason some person who wins a big jackpot or whatever gambling that gets $1 million out of nowhere will just lose it all and not get anything. They don't have skills. They don't have a purpose. They don't have anything behind them in what they do. There's no foundation. And if you're going into business to just make a bunch of money, cool. I'm all with that. And I would say that's a percentage of the reason I'm in it too. Okay. Very small percentage, but everyone wants to make a lot of money at the end of the day. But nothing matters unless you have the skills and the foundation and the overall purpose to go through with multiple years and keep doing it. Because if I give you $1 million tomorrow, you're probably going to be just as sad. If not, you might be a bit more happy, right? Depending on how you live your life and how you're going to spend it. You've got this time period that you're limited on however much you spend with that $1 million, that then after that, you're kind of just hopeless and you're sad. And that's what happens to a lot of millionaires. And from what I've seen, it's like, there's nothing really that matters for me, especially for me, more than skills up until I'm like, I would say the money doesn't even really matter until at least age 20. And that might sound crazy. Like, yes, like at the age of recording this, I'm 17 and you can look back through my journey. I've made confidently over $100,000 at my age. And while that can be looked at as great, it's not this, it means nothing. It means completely nothing because the skills and the foundation, what I built with my marketing agency and real estate, and then also now being able to partner with someone like Wyatt and like being able to lead that with him. And like I'm recording this in May. So this month or June, either or, we're going to hit our first like 200 grand month, which is crazy. Like I'm turning 18 May 19. And like to think of like how crazy it is to like make this amount of money, it is nuts. No one can really, like, when I think of like the average person, that doesn't happen. But the reason it doesn't matter is because we're working on something. We're working on a project that's actually building. And this isn't something that like, hey, we're going to make $1 million and we're out. Like, it's not like that. And like the same reason why all these founders and these people, like big, longtime guys in business, they don't care about like your Lambo or anything like that. Like, while it might appear to the masses as amazing, the high level people who you want to network with, they don't find it impressive. Like you maybe a $300,000 watch. Okay. They'll look at that and they might glance at that, but having a Lambo and just like flexing and stuff, it just doesn't, while I can do that, I know in the next year, I'll be able to do that if I wanted, but that's not the audience I'm trying to appeal to. Maybe I do get one day for, I don't know, for some reason, maybe just have fun with it. But you see a lot of these people and they're appealing to you so you can buy from them. Okay. And when you really think of like skills in general, the people who want to go buy from the person who flexes a Lamborghini and has all this stuff, quote unquote, are usually the people with no skills. And the people with a lot of skills, they don't care about that. So for me, my sole purpose over the next multiple years will be building the foundation and skills to be able to run any business that I want with enough knowledge. Like hiring is such a big part no one really talks about on YouTube. Like hiring good people. You look at people like Iman. He is notorious for someone who has hired really, really great people. And he did it well from a young age. He hired great people, and that is, he wouldn't be where he's at without hiring the right people. And he's exceptionally good at it. But no one talks about that. And everyone just talks about how he started young and he's this cool guy. He has a talent and a skill when it comes to hiring. And that's something people take years and years to develop. It takes so many years. So anyways, I'm just going on and on in this video. And this is something I want people to understand when you watch this or watch someone like me, watch anyone on the internet, is nothing matter. The money won't matter for you. If you're just starting a business, give it 2-3 years. Build the skills. Yes, you can make the money. If you make $1 million in the first 2 years, great. That's amazing. But it doesn't matter, and you won't really care about it unless you have the skills and the foundation and the purpose to keep building in the future. And that is something that is it's so important that just not many people talk about. And it's a skill economy. So even as an entrepreneur, there's so many skills you need to know and you need to have. Why you might not be the best salesperson, you might not be the best operations person. You need to get the skills in general to be able to attract that talent and then eventually use that in your own business. So overall, very, very quick message I thought I'd give out in a very short video. I haven't done many of these before, but just keep in mind, if you're young and you're in business and you're newer, don't be focused and don't motivate yourself based on how much money you make, because there's many people who go years without making anything. I'm someone who, I don't know what top percent I would be in. Technically, if you're going to consider all people who start online business, it's probably top 1%. And I'm saying this now to you, it won't matter. It literally will not matter. So just be focused on skills and putting a foot in front of the other every day. And that's all that's going to matter. So that's my quick little message out there for everyone watching. And yeah, crush this week, crush the week you're on or whenever you're watching this. And good luck.